You can influence the energy around you and new things that are attracted to you, but you cannot control what other people say or do, nor can you change how they think or feel. Others around you may have perceptions of life that you wish to change, confined or bound notions of love, abundance, or the world being a limited place. These are not perceptions you have control over. Your happiness cannot be gained by making everyone think and do the same as you. There comes a point where you realize that the only thing you have control over is yourself and your own thoughts and feelings about the world and your place in it. The way to truly help other people is to be an excellent example for them. Influential humans have charisma and charm. They are doing exactly what they say they are going to do. People are moved by those who show how strong their belief is by living it every day. These people say what they mean and they mean what they say. They are being what they believe.
Yes.
That is a powerful person, but still they have no direct control over others. Take, for example, all the magnificent people who have passed, those such as Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus or Buddha, Mother Teresa or Joan of Arc. Even though they have had a significant and enduring effect on the people of the world, still they could not control the thoughts and feelings of every single person, and nor can you. That is not to say that what you say or how you think or feel is not right or true or full of wisdom and care, but simply that one's perspective is one's perspective, and often only direct experience and readiness for an upgrade in thinking is the thing that will change a point of view. Also, one must be able to see that what they are doing, thinking or feeling is not working for them before they are ready to listen to another option. A miracle of the mind is a change in perspective. You have to decide that no matter what happens, you are going to feel good. You are going to feel love towards others and toward yourself. No matter what happens, you will feel grateful. Set that intention every day. Today, I am strong, I am powerful, I am plugged into love. I love and respect myself, and I love and respect others. I accept others and myself. I appreciate all of it. Your perspective is really the only one that matters in your world. That may sound selfish. However, it is the only one that is genuinely creating in your experience. You may have had a rough and abusive childhood and understandably want to blame others for their part in your feelings of unworthiness and insecurity. However, often those people are no longer playing directly and daily in our lives, but we are still suffering from the experience. There comes a time where you must choose to take responsibility for the way you think and feel, and choose to change. Decide to see the events of your life, no matter how dark and disappointing they were, as opportunities for you to rise above and find new levels of love, understanding, and acceptance of yourself. Ask yourself, what is there to learn from that experience that is going to benefit me in my life? Realize that those experiences were not merely there to make you feel like you were never good enough. There is a bigger picture going on here. Why do you think generations and generations of people have experienced so many similar feelings through all of their various experiences? Do you think that is a coincidence? Or do you think there could be a more profound lesson we are here to learn? Lisa Nichols insists that she is making her valleys into her mountaintops. Isn't that an awesome way of looking at your life? Consider being willing to take responsibility for your own thoughts and feelings, and understand that your perception of life is going to continually offer you examples in creation. This is how to be influential with your energy. Be willing to maintain your alignment no matter what is happening around you. Allow yourself to open a little more every day. Imagine your energy is expanding like a flower in bloom, opening to new possibilities and imagine everything you need for the next step will simply present itself if you stay aware and open to receiving it. You will know what to do at the right time and will magnetically draw the people into your life who will help. You can do it. You were born to do this. You are capable and able. You are strong, smart, clever, and kind. You are a fantastic and fast learner. You are made for a reason. Let out your dreams. Let yourself move in the direction of your ultimate truth. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can. Believe that you can express the reason you are here. Your purpose is inside of you, waiting for you to say yes to it. You don't have to see the whole picture. Simply start where you are and allow yourself to take one step at a time, walking the path that you were born to travel. I believe in you. The universe supports you. You have got it all going on inside of you. It is time to let it out. Expand and grow as you go. So relax into your greatness and allow it to flow out of your heart.
I'm glad you guys are here. Tonight is all about putting action to what we talked about earlier. It's all about cultivating feeling emotions and thoughts about us, no one else. This live Q&A is not about who's coming towards me, do they love me, do they want me, will this job call me? Tonight, it's about us actioning what we discussed earlier. It's about us evoking that, being present, bringing our attention inward to highlight the good. How about that? To highlight your positive attributes. We all have them. To highlight your strengths, your accomplishments in this now, right now. We all have them. No matter what's happening, no matter what we perceive as a setback or a failure, or what others project onto us to perceive as a setback or failure, tonight, it is about honor you. I premeditated on this. I'm excited. Most of the stuff I typically do is very transformative and it's very deep, and that's because of the things I've consciously evolved through and deal with. And so it comes with it usually very transformative, scorpionic energy. But this is about the softer side of things. This is about that compassion and celebration and appreciation to that in which we've already accomplished. And not even just the external. So the heart of this is fostering it with about us. We're so hardwired to externalize, I'm good because I got a bomb job. No, you're good. What are some highlighted attributes about you? And there are some. So what we're doing, I have 3 decks of oracles that I was guided to use. And if you come on and you want to, you don't have to, but and 2 of them are going to be, well, they're all kind of quick and to the point, the cards, because I asked for that. But they'll give me an intuitive guidance in terms of what it is that is good about you, or what traits you picked up that's optimistic, that's positive, that's a strength, that is a self-development, monumental, you know what I'm saying, reaching a monumental place in self-development, whatever it is. And it can be physical too. See, but the whole point is that we're going to bring it in, you guys. We're bringing it in. And we're not just bringing it in on what I need to fix energy. You know, we always deal with that. We're always transforming. It's always a cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? Life, death, and rebirth. You know what I mean? That's scorpionic. Wheel of Fortune energy, you know, but this is to assist us with what we talked about earlier. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to feel good in the now? Whether or not you get that job opportunity that you're worried about when you go on an interview tomorrow, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, somebody like you, love you, or choose you, are you going to choose you? Whether or not, you know, people leave you alone and stop, you know, are you going to honor you? All the more. And you got a lot of hater energy in your world. All the more. What are we going to focus on? So I am here gratefully and happy to be a channel for that. A channel will bring you in here and you put the question in there and you can ask Bloomy or Brandy, what's good about me? What's beautiful about me? What good have I done? What have I accomplished, Bloomy? What, you know? You can come into the chat, all right, and start to ask those questions. And what I'll do is I'll pick up a deck that I'm guided, whether it be, you know, it depends on where my eyes are drawn when you're asking. And if nobody comes on and asks, then I'm going to do something similar that I did a few weeks back. I'm going to ask the questions. What's good about the collective? What's beautiful about the collective? What are their strengths? What are their victories and successes? In this now moment, what's excellent about them? In this now moment, what is a strong attribute about them in a positive way? In this now about them. What are the good things that the world see about them versus the things that, you know what I'm saying, we're used to or been conditioned to, you know what I'm saying, or projected upon to believe that, oh gosh, this is how they're looking at me. This is how people think. Like, what are the good things that are emanating out there? Because there are some good things. There was this saying, I'm probably going to botch it up, but I used to hear people say, this is many eons ago, way before I even came to Vegas, eons ago, like, well, not that long ago, because I only came to Vegas in 2016, like almost fall of 2016. But as y'all know, I ain't from here, right? Okay, so most of y'all know that story. But anyway, so I used to hear this saying, somebody probably in a religious circle or something, and y'all know I'm not really so much into organized religion. That was my old life. But somebody used to say, you better believe if there is margarine, that margarine came from butter or something like that. Like, in other words, the fake was only created out of what's real. And so the parallel that I'm using for that is, just as much as there are, things that are being projected out into the world, we're being perceived a certain way that may not be true or real, i.e. gossip, lies, and slander, right? Just as surely as it's that, it's probably a fragmented version or an upside down version of what the real truth is about you in the high vibrational form, the purity, the divinity. Okay. And that's what we're going to focus on tonight, and the questions that we're going to ask. And I'm just going to keep it shuffling. I'm just going to be like, and go to the next one, depending on what happens, right? To try to keep it going, because we want this quick. This is not going to be a thorough, invasive layout or, tell my story to me. No, it's going to be, just with the sharp, quick highlights to bring clips to our forefront in our mind and our consciousness about what's good about you, what's good about you, what's good about you, what's good about you, what's good about you. Okay. Some may say, well, is that healthy and balanced? Absolutely. Yeah, it is. It's so definitely balanced. Okay. I might have trouble seeing again, y'all, so please don't be upset if I botch up your name. Okay, I'm sorry, because the computer is far. And so tonight is Q&A, but it's only Q&A about you, okay? For those of you who come in and you didn't hear the intro, it's live Q&A about you. You can come into the chat and we can ask the oracles to highlight something that is beautiful about you, something that you've accomplished, a good attribute that you hold, a strength that you hold about you tonight, in the now. Not about an ex, not about a homie, not about a job, not about the this and the that. Tonight, it's about us focusing on us and highlighting the beauty. And that's not delusional. It's not escapism. It's not bypassing. It's programs that makes us feel this way. We have good and plenty to keep us feeling bad, you guys. Believe that. Okay? Good and plenty. One of the best kept secrets is that it is our frequency and vibration and the way we feel that determines what we're creating and manifesting. Law of attraction, law of the universe. So if all we're doing is sitting up nagging on ourselves or fixating on everything broke, at least we perceive it to be broke. It's all perception. Like the beautiful young lady said when you guys came in on the intro, that I was doing like this little skit or whatever, but I wanted you guys to hear her voice. I wanted you guys to hear what she's saying. We can't control the external in terms of how people are going to think, feel, and believe about us or anything. But we can certainly affect what we think, feel, and believe ourselves about ourselves. All right. All right. So if you got questions, you can pop them in there and say, hey, Bloomy, what have I accomplished? What's good about me? You can do that. And if you don't, it's okay. You don't have to. There's no pressure. Because I'm going to ask Source, I'm going to ask our higher selves, I'm going to ask our light team, I'm going to ask Gaia, I'm going to ask goddesses, I'm going to tap in and channel and ask them what's good. The collective needs to hear. And not make believe stuff, not foo-foo, fluff, but in accordance with our higher heart, our higher soul, our higher wisdom. Truth, satnam, your truth, benevolence, right? From a higher plane, bird's eye view, not the limited 3D, obscured and often distorted view, okay? And that's going to help to lift you. Okay, so let's get it going. Let me get some nice positivity going here. I think I want to put on, give me 1 second because, one moment, guys. I'm going to have that playing in the background here. And this is all to help you see the divinity, the beauty, the excellence, the good enoughness, that in which is you, okay? Let's see. Man, this lady, I like her. I'm trying to find, there's one that she has. I like her a lot. I ain't gonna scroll through all these, y'all. Where it be at? I guess I am. Maybe that's not the one. Let me type this in. I'll type it in, you guys, and see. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Rising. What is it? Rising higher. Okay. Hold the telephone, y'all. Oh, like she's taking too long. Positivity, you guys. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, baby. There we go. Okay.
To the eye.
I'm gonna turn it down though, some, okay?
I am wonderful. I am superb.
Okay.
I am stunning.
You're stunning or handsome if you're a guy.
I am fantastic.
Let's do it.
I am awesome. My energy is calm and relaxed.
I'm prepared for this, you guys. It was beautiful, premeditated. The inspiration came and I'm just rolling with it.
People love being around me. I'm vibrating with waves of integrity and authenticity.
Let's do it. The collective light
My
team.
frequency is one of serenity and tranquility.
These cards, y'all. And then the way the table is, like I gotta lift my arms in an awkward position, and so, but it's all good.
I am funny
tonight.
And joyful.
For anyone who comes on, can we just highlight some of their beautiful strengths, their positive traits, the things that they've forgotten about themselves, due to life, due to pain, suffering, loss, trauma.
Joy is overflowing from my inner self. Happiness spreads out from me and affects the space and the people around me.
In accordance with our heart and wisdom, clear, true, pure, divine, alone. As my son would say, alone. All right.
I move with beauty and grace.
Let's do it. All right, y'all. We can do this. We got this, right?
I flow through life.
Okay.
I have a superbly positive attitude.
What's beautiful? What's
which is
beautiful about the
intensely
viewers?
attractive.
What's beautiful about the collectives? What's beautiful about them?
I am
What's
love.
beautiful about the collectives? What's beautiful about them?
And if anyone
What's
around
beautiful? What's the strength?
can feel this love radiating out of me,
Some of you are totally dedicated. You keep your commitments no
I
matter
have
what.
a refined
And many of you
sense of myself.
are embracing your power. That is
I
admirable.
know who I am.
Not everybody can do this. Not everybody is ready. So many
I
of you,
radiate gentle
you ask
confidence.
Source, you ask the universe, you ask Gaia, you ask whoever you refer it to be, what's beautiful about you, you embrace your power.
I
And
understand
you're keeping
the
your
big
commitments.
picture.
Keeping your commitments meaning you're loyal, you're
So I am
dedicated,
happy
you're
and
tenacious,
secure
you're
within
relentless,
myself.
right? That's a strength. This is something that's beautiful about you. Not everybody
This inner
has the
security
wherewithal,
and happiness
okay, to hold this trait,
is
okay?
extremely
So
attractive.
y'all embracing your power. You got that solar plex, baby. Activated. I'm just kidding.
I am so
Let's keep it moving. Embracing power, keeping commitments. Ooh, forgive and forget. Oh, so many of you have a beautiful heart because forgive and forget is right here. So you're just like, you're just learning to let you go and let it be and move on with your life. That's a beautiful thing, okay? All
I
right.
am sumptuously attractive. I am delicious.
What is something that, let me see.
I am an absolute knockout.
What is something that is actually a strength, but that the collective perceive as a weakness within themselves? What is something that is a strength that the collective perceive as a weakness? What is a strength that they really have, but they perceive it as a weakness? What is a strength that they really have, but they perceive it as a weakness? What is a
cute and adorable? My passion and compassion is spilling out and affecting everything I do.
Many of you have been able, like I said, to express joy through some of the most turbulent times of your life. And this is the strength that you don't think you have, or you perceive it as weak, that you forgive and forget. That was the question I just asked. What is a strength that the collective have, but they perceive it as a weakness? So you forgive and forget, and you perceive it as a weakness. And it's only because you've been hurt and taken advantage of. So you feel like forgiving and forgetting is a weakness, but it's not. It's a strength. Because you've been able to express your joy. You've been able to hold and keep your joy, right, through it all.
It is an energy of
because of it.
And surrender.
It's not a weakness. It's a strength. This forgiving, forgetting, it means you have a strong capacity for love, that you have a big heart, and you've learned through it. You embody love. You've gotten your wisdom through it, but you've embodied love. You have the capacity. Some people wish they had the capacity to truly love, to truly feel, to truly, you know what I'm saying? That takes a very big heart chakra to be able to do that. Especially if, many of you have probably gone through a lot of trauma. But this is a strength, yes? So you guys embracing your power, some of you. You're loyal, you're dedicated, you keep your commitments, you stay the task. You express joy even when people are hating on you. You're expressing joy to yourself, even when everything is not quite what you want it to be. And you're letting shit go. You're just like, whatever. All right.
It feels considerate and affectionate.
What is something excellent, beautiful, pretty, strong that the collective emits in the world, and the world sees it, but they don't think the world sees it? What is something beautiful, excellent about the collective that they emit in the world, and they don't think the world sees it, but the world does? What is it?
My eyes
What is something strong, beautiful, excellent, pretty, exotic, that they admit into the world, but they don't believe the world sees it, but the world does? What is it? What is this, please and thank you? That they admit in the world, and the world sees it, but the collective don't believe the world sees it. What is it? Please and thank you.
I walk into a room.
Oh, wow, you guys. Okay, so on that question, wow, this is powerful. Okay, so many of you, no matter what you've gone through, the world can see this. You don't think they do, but they see that you faced your shadow. They know, at least the ones that need to know in the now anyway. They know that you have done some kind of inner work on yourself. They know that you have transformed. They know that you are introspective. They know. They also know that you've got balls. You got girl balls or boy balls, because you go for your dreams no matter who talk about you. You go for your dreams no matter how badly you're slandered. You go for your dreams no matter who you lose. You go for your dreams no matter how many times you fail. You go for your dreams. That is a strength. Because not everyone has the courage.
I've been painted perfectly for this life.
To go down the path of the unknown and uncharted.
I continue to
This is beautiful. All the bumps and the bruises, all of the loss. You keep on facing yourself. You're introspective. Not many people can do this. Not many people want to do it. Because it's easier to project onto others. Okay? But
my beauty is always
whoever that answers the question for, okay, you face your shadow, dudes.
Now for those that
shoes. High five to the Bloom tribe. Okay? This is some good shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like I'm telling y'all, please, like, we asked what was something that you emitted to the world that
everything about you
that they see that you didn't think they did, right?
Your eyes,
you didn't think they could see your transformation. In other words, you didn't think they can see, you know, the beauty
your lips are smooth
of that, even though it looked bloody. Transformation, facing shadow. It don't look like peaches and cream for most. Okay, that means you make a lot of mistakes. That means you have setbacks. That means you get bumps and bruises. That means you stand alone often. That means you're looked upon as weird. It means, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of stuff.
Skin is smooth and
especially going for your dreams, especially if your dreams are odd.
There is an energy.
Okay, if it's not a part of the norm with your culture or the norm, you know what I'm saying, with your background. If it's something that, you know, in your lineage, at least maybe in this century, you know what I'm saying, that they wasn't with. You know what I'm saying? You faced it, and you're still facing it. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Everything
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going with the flow.
I'm so proud of you.
You finally gotten there.
You have done.
And in times like this, you know,
you are
it's challenging. You know what I'm saying? This is not judgment. It's, you know, it's challenging for most. But what many of you've learned, like, fuck it. Life starts to feel a whole lot easier when I just do that.
And interesting.
Because all this other shit, you know,
you are smart.
That's like a string. Okay, I'm just telling y'all. It's.
You are delightful.
So let's see. I'm getting another deck. I felt led to do another deck.
You are creative and clever.
Let's see. What's beautiful, excellent, and kind, and gracious, and exotic, and sexy, and loving.
You're loving and compassionate.
About the collective.
You're
What are some of their accomplishments internal in terms of
and intuitive.
Any inner transformation that they've been looking for, in terms of any self-improvement and development from within that they've been looking for, that they have been working on, that they have been actively, journeying through. What are the highlights of that?
Your voice is like angels whispering.
The things that they know about, the things that they don't see. Okay, well let's do that, please, light team. With this deck, let's bring it on out until folks start coming on in. If they're coming in, if not, y'all know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. It will be resonating for those who need it when they come on in and see it. All right.
The way you feel is wonderful. Your attitude is inspiring. Your heart is beautiful.
Okay.
Your effort and stamina is superb.
What is something that they need to know right now?
You are seen.
And I'm using the same lingo because I can't find a lot of words to describe or highlight things. As of today, let's do that today. I'll go there. Thank you. Today,
what you are doing,
meaning today, whenever they click on today.
Your inner light is needed.
What is something?
You are beautiful in every way.
Good. Just something good about them. Something good about their attitude, their decisions, their choices, their view.
Your mind is magnificent.
Today, specifically today. And however that's going to resonate for them. Please and thank you. Let's do that. Let's do that, please. Please. Like team. Today. Something that they thought, said, or did, that they actioned, that they shifted in. That's beautiful. That's excellent. That's glory. Okay.
I am extraordinarily beautiful.
Oh.
I am radiant. I am shimmering. I am sparkling light and energy. I am divine.
So,
I am healthy,
with that question,
strong.
Today you are healing. Today you are a natural beauty. And I'll read what it says, okay?
I am a queen.
Healing happens in seasons.
I am a goddess.
It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule.
I am profoundly attractive.
So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root.
I am luscious.
Failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. I was just saying that. Also, sometimes the healing that we're focused on isn't the healing that's actually taken place.
Brilliant.
There's a much deeper healing that is actually going on right now today. Because that was the question.
I am incandescent.
Be patient, dear one. You are.
I have
healing.
A beautiful body.
So many of you embraced, you let go.
I love.
You stop beating up on yourself, as we talked about earlier. You stopped it.
I have a beautiful body.
You stopped the negative dialogue. You just stopped it. You stopped feeding off of constant negativity. You stopped, feeding on things that kept you in your past.
Wonderful.
And you shifted.
I have
so today,
legs.
You're healing, and that's something positive. With this, your natural beauty.
Beautiful stomach.
What I'm picking up intuitively is that you just embraced your beauty. You embraced your uniqueness. Today, you decided something happened because hey, Disha, welcome, girl. I'm glad you're here. Today, we asked about today, something that you did or said or shifted. I'm good, dear. I'm doing really good. I hope you are too.
I have beautiful hair.
And you just embraced it. You embrace what's you.
I have a beautiful
You stop
face.
comparing. You stop caring. You stop allowing
I have
other people's
beautiful
projections on
skin.
you. You just stopped. You just decided in your mind and in your
Eyes
inner
are
dialogue, you're like,
beautiful.
I'm going to embrace
Everything about
me.
my body is beautiful.
Here's what it says. Your entire body is
Exactly
precious.
as it is right
So choose
now.
personal care products that reflect your
I
consciousness
am perfect weight.
and
My
that
muscles
reflect
are
your
firm
consciousness
and
and
toned.
commitment to self-love. So today you guys practice self-love. That's something you did today.
My body is
Say
flexible.
no to toxins and yes to the healthiest ingredients possible.
I enjoy
Well,
eating healthy
like I said, as
food.
possible. So you know what I'm saying? You're working with what you're working with, right?
I
Making the best
enjoy
of what you
giving
got.
my body good
You
food
deserve to
and
look. So in other
exercise.
words, maybe you guys got a new hairdo, you did something different or whatever. You
I enjoy
deserve to
giving
look
my
and feel
body what it
great.
needs to function
And you
at
are
its
worth,
best.
you are worth, you are worth the
I
effort.
enjoy letting myself rest.
Be you. That's
I
the way the
enjoy
cookie
playing.
crumbles, baby. Okay.
I am enough just the way I am right now.
Wow.
I am full of love.
What is
and
something that the
beauty.
world sees today? What is something that the world saw today or
I
is
am
seeing today?
glorious.
About the collective, that's excellent. That
I am
highlights
luminescent.
their gifts, their talents, their strengths, their
I'm
beauty,
bright
their
and bold.
creativity, their heart, their energy. What is
I
something
am
that
alluring.
the collective, the world
I am
today
sensual.
see? We
I am
see
appealing.
what the collective did in
I
their
am
actioning.
charming.
What is something that the world sees
I am dazzling.
today? So whenever they
I am
click on
cute.
the video. Please
I
and thank
am
you.
angelic.
Mm.
I am
Woohoo.
classy.
It is a collective reading,
I
but
am sophisticated.
I don't know if you read the description. It's
I
only
am
about
stunning.
us today. So the Q&A is
I am
it's
delightful.
collective, but it's about us
I am
getting
elegant.
positive, affirmations and feedback from
I am
source, our
exquisite.
team, about us, not about an ex,
Like a rare
not about a
diamond.
potential lover, not about a job. It's nothing external
I am
today.
fascinating.
And it's with the intention to bring the energy and focus back
And
into
people
us as
want
being
to be
lovable and
around
worthy and
me.
deserving enough in ourselves. And to highlight
I
and
am
lift
good
our
looking.
self-esteem and our self-worth from a bird's eye view instead of sometimes the muddled view due to our pains and traumas and projections and of others and situations. So anybody can come on and ask something, but it has to be that kind of a question. So we're not doing anything in terms of will he call me, will she call me, will I get the job, will I win the money, will I, you know what I'm saying? Tonight is about what's good about me. Because often we can't see it. And so I don't know if you had the opportunity to see the long video that I did earlier, but this is us putting it to action tonight. This is us living and doing what we preach, basically. Putting it to action, actioning it so that we can feel good and be happy and lift our vibration about us for a change. Us. Not externalizing it and making things contingent upon if somebody else come to us and tell us we're beautiful or not. If somebody, you know what I'm saying, chooses us or not. If somebody gives us the job or not. If somebody, tells us how wonderful we are or not. It's about us being able to be open and align with our higher self and our source to receive the bird's eye view of what we already are. The good that is in the now, no matter what sucks. The beauty about us. So if you have a question, you can put in there. But as I was mentioning earlier, no, you guys don't have to because I'm going to ask collective. I'm going to ask the higher selves, our team, source, Gaia, certain questions, and that's what I'm doing to highlight some of the good things that are happening or that you are embodying or that you've accomplished, no matter what you've gone through. Okay? Hope that makes sense. So now, what was I about to say? I forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah. Got it. I was saying
from me
today, what did the world see about you that's good? That's what strengths did they see about you? What beauty did they see about you? What creativity did they see about you today? No matter what that is for you, it can be, within your home environment. It can be anything. When I say the world, I'm simply meaning, the externalized surroundings, environments that we're a part of, right? Or that we're exposed to. What's their view? They don't have to be saying it necessarily. Because oftentimes people don't, and here's a message coming.
Which is intensely
oftentimes people don't, and it's not because they don't, it's not always because they don't feel it. In some cases, like many, they're so bogged down. They're so going through their own turbulence that, and it's not an excuse. I'm not saying it makes it fair or whatever, but sometimes they're so in it that even if they thought it about you, they can't hardly even keep their head straight. They can't even, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even able. You know what I mean? And so this is another reason why we're trying to foster it on our own, because everything we need is right here.
Understand the big picture.
We can tap into any archetypal energy to reinforce us
within myself.
Okay, so especially through dark hours, you guys, especially when we, like, somebody done broke our heart, then for the 100,000th time. Okay, especially in these times, in those moments, is when we need the reinforcement the most.
Beautiful.
And I want to share with you guys what my guides, was it last night? Was that last night?
I'm elegant in my dealings with life.
Yeah. Okay, I think it was. Okay, don't matter. But I think it was recently, and I was doing some of my own energy work, shadow work, releasing, and because it's my life. This is not. It's not just some kind of profession. It's my life. It's what I live.
I am an absolute.
And as I was doing this, and I finally got quiet, the channeling came through, and the message was, well, Brandy, if you could have your very best friend in the world materialize to you in front of you right now, what traits would they hold? How would they speak to you? What would they say right now in your rawest moments? What would that best friend actually be like?
And affecting everything I do.
And I just sat there and I was like, And then the messages kept coming through. And so in a nutshell, the reinforcement was, and this is what we give to you and what we are inviting you to do for yourself as well. You can call on any archetypal energy you need. But just like you pictured what a best friend would be like towards you, how they would talk to you, how they would respond to you, how would they listen to you in times of need, in times of trouble, in times you're low. We're inviting you to get that help, receive it from us,
feminine energy
but then also give it to you. Give it to you.
It is an energy of openness and surrender.
Okay, so let's get it. Let's do it. Do it.
It is an energy of trust.
What is something that the world sees about the collective today that is beautiful, pretty, excellent, a strength, an accomplishment, whatever? But we got a lot of hoppers. So the world is seeing something. The positivities, whether it's being expressed or not.
This divine feminine energy circulates.
Please and thank you. Something high vibe that
in
there it
every
is.
One of my cells. feels smooth
Interesting.
and pure. It feels sensual and flowing.
Okay. I know what it is.
It feels compassionate and
So-
understanding.
The world, we just asked, what is something that the world is seeing about you
It feels
that's good
gentle
and pure and right and
gracious.
excellent and all that they are seeing about you? And this comes out, it
It
says,
feels considerate
say you're
and
sorry.
affectionate.
And I'm going to tell you what the message is. I'll read the back of the card, but I'll tell you what the intuitive message is because of what we've asked. And this is beautiful, okay? It says here, are you
It
carrying
feels
around
wise
regret?
and intuitive.
Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say?
I have a beautiful smile.
Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry.
My
Wait
eyes
for
are
it.
shimmering and
Take
bright.
responsibility and acknowledge your role in the
My
situation.
skin is firm and
Apologize for them and for you.
smooth. My teeth are
Then let it
pearly
go.
white.
And be very proud of yourself.
I am very
Making amends
attractive.
isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. The message that is coming
Walk
through,
into a room and feel the adoring vibrations
the world is
coming
seeing
toward me.
that you have been able to forgive yourself and forgive others.
I am a beautiful person.
Apologies that you never got.
My inner
Apologies
beauty
you never got.
glows and shines out
But that
of
you
my
were
skin.
able to take responsibility for your role within yourself, that you were not contingent upon the action
Full life.
of the others. You are not attaching that the only way this can be done, if I could get the externals, the other people involved, to cooperate or wanting to be a part of it. The world can see that you decided to let it go, but not in the sense that you didn't deal with it. For whoever this is going to resonate for, okay? The world can see
I am a masterpiece.
that you're able to forgive. You're able to forgive yourself. You're able to let go of regret. And you're able to move on with your life. Even in cases of apologies that have never been given to you.
Every day.
And that's power. That's why they said, bravo, that's power. Anybody can stay angry. Anybody can keep a grudge. Anybody can, we're hardwired for that. You know what I'm saying? We come with that one already in the grid. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're hardwired for that. That's the human default settings. You know what I'm saying? We're hardwired for it. But you know what I'm saying? The world can see that, okay, something didn't happen.
Now for those that need to hear it.
She didn't just let shit go. He didn't let shit go. People, the world can see that if people thought they were going to try to hold you back or hold you down with their failure to do what was right by you, that you were able to just go ahead and own it. Like, okay, this is the role I played in it. This is what they did. I acknowledge my part. They're not acknowledging theirs. But it's all good. I wish you well. I forgive them. I release them. I forgive myself. I release myself. Life goes on. Right? Ooh, baby.
Your body is absolutely stunning. Everything.
The world also is seeing that some of you are finding your tribe. You're attracting your soul tribe.
Your skin is smooth and
that you're learning how to, basically manifest or align with the energies that you need in your life versus,
you are an amazing
because it says hopes, desires, and heartache. Yeah. You're finding it. And let me add this, because the other message that came through the other night from my guys is this.
You are sensitive and wise.
Sometimes, depending on where you are in the level in your journey, in your progression, in your conscious awareness and awakening and development and yada yada, sometimes the soul tribe is in the invisible. one of my guys that came through, you know, and they just reinforced. They said, "My dear, it's only programming that makes you feel what you feel in your ego form. But the invisible is actually more real than the seen. Because the invisible was there before the seen was anyway. And that once you're ready to open yourself up to this, it can become more tangible to you. You are creative. And because oftentimes we go through seasons where we ain't got nobody, baby. Right? Ain't got nobody, baby. Sometimes that's the reality. That's real talk. You are kind. At least nobody is worth being by. You are loving and depending on where you at. But they want you to know, well, as you open up and open up your consciousness, let go of rigidity and belief systems, you can feel it. And they put me to the test. I want to tell you this. They asked me specifically after they said everything they needed to say. I think it was last night. So I let the channel come through. Was it last night or the other night? Anyways. Hold on, I gotta plug the what you call it, y'all. Your voice is like angels. Oh, because it's gonna keep doing that if I don't. So I'm sorry. You are a magnificent creation. Oh, never mind. So after I finished channeling, right, and they gave me the messages, the last thing they said was, put it to the test. They're like, this is not about it being a game. And then they're like, but why not? How come it can't be a game? But then they were like, this is not about that. They're like, this is so that you can begin to trust yourself more and to see how real this is. Put it to the test. Put us to the test. So after that, that was like the last thing. And then I just sat there, right? I'm gonna tell you, I just sat there. I was like, okay, right? I think I sat there for like 5 minutes after that, right? Hold on, I'm sorry. Come on, thinking about bootleg. Sorry, y'all. Bummer. I'm trying to get this to shut up because I'm gonna be annoyed. There we go. Booyah. So this is, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Okay, so after I, just sat there for a while because I was in awe, then I started writing. And then I was like, I did my breathing and I set my intentions. I was like, okay, so then I set my intention. This is why, blah, 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 blah. And as I did that, and then I just sat there. Is loved and appreciated. I then felt tangibly, I sensed, and that's because I am more clairsentient than anything, but I actually felt, well, that is sentience. It was cognitance I was thinking about, because both of those are like my primary methods that I receive. So I felt, like I literally felt presence. I felt touch. I felt the whole little get down changed. Like the whole little energy. I am divine. Okay, the whole little energy around me. Like I am healthy and then my eyes were closed for most of that time. So I was just like, okay. Like I was trying to like wrap my head around that. I was okay. And then they were like, open your eyes. I am a goddess. And then I was like, almost, I was like, doing it. I was like, so I started, opening my eyes. I was like, okay. And so I'm all looking around like, and it wasn't anything that was like jumping out or nothing. But the message I felt with that, it was perception. Like, open your eyes, look. Glowing. And everything about me was, I am lustrous. It was calm. I felt the energy of what I asked for. And that, just like that. Gleaming. And that's for some of you. I am incandescent. Because, I know that feeling of feeling like, if you saw the reading from earlier, I know the feeling of feeling like, what the fuck?
I love my body.
Them damn awesome shit. Like there's a twilight. You know what I'm saying? I know that feeling. Okay, trust and believe that. I know. I know what it feels like to feel displaced. Starseeds always feel that way. But I know what it's like to feel like, even when you're trying to connect with people in your own, like in the community conscious awareness, sometimes we still feel that way because it just depends on where you are. Depends on where you are. But what I feel like they were saying is, okay, fine. It's all right. You feel like there's nobody around you that can get you and understand you. The other message was, they reminded me of something I already knew. They were like, well, you forgot, Brandy. You forgot that most people that, you know what I'm saying, are on a path like this, typically, at least the first, stages of that, or maybe the first half of it or so, yeah, they don't really feel like they got nobody, because most of what they have been conditioned into or indoctrinated into, the people that are in their lives, the friends and family and surroundings, they ain't with it. So they feel kind of like choked it. There is that feeling. And then because of the traumas and the shocks that we get to the nervous system and to that vagus nerve down your spine, that adrenals, we don't trust nobody. We like, hell to the fucking no. Because ain't now nobody finna mess with me again. You know what I'm saying? We be like, no. Because everybody want to come and build a bear and shit. Everybody want to come and fix you. And you're like, no. That's been the damn problem. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Always try to fix somebody. Right? So initially, that's how we feel. But the team is saying, oh, then start with us. Set your intention to be open to us. And set your intention to tap into those archetypal energies that you need. If you feel like you didn't ever have a proper mother, father figure, and you just didn't get down, you all together did not get that. You know what I'm saying? Call on that energy and the divine supreme sense that's healthy, that can come in when you low and be that support for you, and that energy, that frequency that nobody else don't seem to have the capacity to do. Okay? Without attachment to you, without needing to control you, without trying to exploit your damn energy and shit's meant, right? So they're saying, call on us. And what's kind of ironic and unique is that as you do that, what's going to happen is, because the last thing that they had said was see, open your eyes. So I believe that as we start pulling that strength from our galactic soul tribe, or ancestral warriors, spirit animals, goddess energy, archangels, ascended masters, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe, the more we're pulling on this in times where we feel like we don't have it in the external or the human form, and then the more we do it for ourselves, as I was asked to do for myself after receiving from them, right? We'll start, our view is going to change. Our frequency is going to change. It is, by default. You're not going to have to do anything. Just the more we stay there, then we're going to manifest the 3D soul tribe. And that is something that the world is seeing about you, that you have found a capacity to find what you need, even if you've been assaulted from every angle. Okay, and that's a superpower. Shit. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get 2 more of these, and then I'm gonna go to the last deck they told me. Oh, before I ask the next question, I used to say this. I'm gonna tell you guys something about me. I used to make this statement a lot. I love Wonder Woman. I actually think Black Wonder Woman. Okay. I used to make this statement every time I would watch a Wonder Woman movie or whatever. I love her. I love that archetypal energy. It's actually Goddess Diana, believe it or not. Look it up. So I used to say every time I see her in the movie and she's got that rope boy right there on there, she'd be like, and then like she'd be like whatever they do, right? And the person like the assailant or whatever they call the bad dude or whatever is like and they be all tight and they can't lie. It's called the lasso of truth, right? When they be like trying to resist her and she be like, if you resist, it's gonna hurt. Like and because some of them be trying to resist, but if she mess around and go like and put that rope around them, the lasso of truth, they don't have a choice. The message that came to me was that we issue is we have been conditioned and brain fucked to believe it ain't real, but it is. If you're highly intuitive and you're aligning with your higher self and you allow that to get built up and trust that is your last of truth. That is. And I used to say that because I think a part of me was always saying that because I always knew motherfuckers was lying. And so I used to make that statement because I had this, and I had to surrender, let that go. And that's the message I've been trying to tell y'all. It's like, look, we got to let it go. Okay. This is why we're focusing on us tonight. You got to let go of that external, because some people are master narcissists. Okay. And I don't mean that to I'm just identifying that some people have crafted over probably the majority of their lives. Okay. Master manipulation. Okay. Being very sneaky in a sense of it's going to take you paying good damn money and hiring a private detective if you want to really bust a motherfucker. Right? Is it worth it? Oh, the precious time and energy, right? That we have wasted when you already have your own lasso. Your lasso is your intuition. Motherfuckers can lie. People are so used to lying, they forgot they're lying. It's called sociopath, psychopath. Okay? Just saying. And it's only because they're that disconnected. Okay, we ain't gonna get into teaching because it's about us tonight. But it's because they are that disconnected from their higher selves. They're that discombobulated. They are they gone. Lights on, nobody's on. Gone. Gone. And it is futile for us to continue to say, I just want to have proof. Your proof is your intuition. But we do have to get that built up, okay? Because, you've gone through a lot of trauma. You've been brain fucked. You don't know what's left and right. Shit. People, what I'm saying? Your brain, you need some magnesiums and all kind of stuff, right? I'm laughing to keep our happy flow because that's the only reason why. You know what I mean? Your higher heart and your intuition is your lasso of truth. Okay? Let's get one more of these. What is something positive that the collective need to know and see and feel about themselves that's positive, a strength, an accomplishment tonight? What is something that they need to see? Okay. Aww. Okay, so then just right off the bat, since I was asking what was something that you guys need to see that is good about you tonight, a strength, an accomplishment, a development, the two that popped out together was listen and compassion for all. So many of you are great listeners. and compassionate for all your probably healers.
Feminine energy flows.
Star seeds, like I mentioned, natural born healers, a natural born counselor, a natural born teacher. That may be something in your soul contract. And so if that's something that's built into your own soul's contract, then it's innate. And you may not have gone to school, college, so and so across the country. And you know what I'm saying? You may not have gotten 12 PhDs and and I'm not knocking education and I'm not knocking anybody who's gotten to that level. But if this is some kind of a soul contract kind of energy that you have and that you've carried, maybe, because if you're an old soul like star seeds, you probably have lived many lives, and all that stuff is stored in your DNA. It's actually stored. It's in your cache. It's stored, and so it's innate. And they are saying you need to know this about you, that you are very compassionate for everybody, despite what people try to say about you, despite the lies that narcissists put out about you, despite your own failures or setbacks and uh, lack of proper decisions in different seasons of your life. But you are a very kind person. You're very compassionate for people when they're low, when they're hurting, even people that don't mean you well. That's mega heart energy. When you know people don't mean you well, and you still have shown and extended to them compassion, when you know they the devil incarnate energy and shit, man.
My eyes are shimmering and bright.
And you listen to people. Why? Because you can see the souls. You see past all that external toxicity and the gaming and all the shit you be knowing motherfuckers doing. Right?
I'm very
That's powerful. And they want you to know, like, you listen to people. It says here, compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. It says the peace that you seek comes from the peace that you create. So many of you are peacemakers. You're peace creators, not peacekeepers. It's a difference. Problem solvers. You extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. So you've learned to be compassionate with yourself. Many of you have learned to listen to life. You listen to others, but you also listen to life. You're learning to listen to yourself. And that's a strength. It's a strength. It's a good thing. Okay? Yeah, baby. Now let me go to the last deck. Now, if you're a guy and you come on here, because I'm guided to pull out the goddess empowerment. So take it as God or goddess. It's just about the more feminine energy, but it's not saying that it has to be a girl. Okay. But since it's referencing femininity, it's going to be referencing the goddesses of history. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there for any men that may stumble on. This is not just all about women. This is about anybody who is on the path, doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are a male or a female, it's about anybody. Whether you are holding the masculine energy as a male or if you're holding the feminine energy as a male. There is no discrimination here. Okay, no judgment, no labels. It ain't like that. Okay. Let's do it. We get some empowerment. All right. We're gonna ask some questions for our last deck here. What is some of the goddess energy that the collective is embodying tonight? That they're exhibiting, that they're displaying, that they're shifting into, that they're emanating out to the world. All right. And some of the energy that they're actually embodying that they may not even know they are, because of the convoluted energies around them. Ooh, baby.
There is an energy about you that is so intoxicating.
Okay.
You are an amazing woman.
Or man. Okay.
You are so strong.
What goddess energy
and wise
is the collective embodying as I speak? And when they click on here, that they don't know. They don't know it. They don't see it. But they are. What's the goddess energy?
You have done.
What's the goddess energy that they're embodying? Okay.
You dazzle when you walk. You sparkle like a million stars.
Okay, so
fascinating and interesting.
Oh, but y'all, God, let me tell you right now. Y'all, okay. So an energy that you're actually exhibiting and embodying right now when you are watching this, that you don't know. Goddess Durga.
You are creative.
Goddess of divine forces. Baby. Okay, let me read what it says. It says, you are mighty, multifaceted, multi-talented, multi-dimensional, a Renaissance woman that shouldn't be pigeonholed or held back. You can be all that you came here to be.
You are strong
and then some.
And empowered.
But when you feel you are spinning too many plates, drop the ones lesser value.
Joy to be around.
And focus on what is most essential to your soul's cause. So basically, this is telling me if you're in this kind of energy and I know it, it's saying you are in mastery, baby. Ooh, you are mastering, knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. Knowing where to put your attention to, knowing where to pull it back from. Knowing what to invest in, knowing what to say to hell with it.
You are passionate.
Knowing what opportunities are going to work best for you and ones that, because it said here, you ain't pigeonholed. Okay, you should not be pigeonholed, all right, but nobody. Boo, boo, boo. Remember Martin back in the days, y'all? I don't know if you guys are into Martin, but I used to love Martin. Man, I still love Martin. But Shanae, what I'm saying? We want to ghettoify it. Ghettoify it, is that a word? I just made up a word. If we're going to ghettoify it, Shanae, she's go boo, boo, boo.
And you are appreciated.
So, you don't even know it. And see, that's amazing. Oh, gosh. Because, oh my God, you're multi.
What you are doing is meaningful.
Oh my God. And this could be a guy, but I am hearing the song.
Your inner light is needed.
I'm going to soul botch this.
You are beautiful.
I'm every woman.
Every way.
It's all in me.
You are kind.
I'm every really woman. Care. It's all in me. Many of you all are every woman. You a mama. You a healer.
Your heart.
All right. I'm saying you make shit. You sell shit. You know. You find ways. You know what I'm saying? Like that's every woman.
Thank you for being you.
You carry it. And that's a strength. Goddess of divine force.
Extraordinarily beautiful.
Boop, boop. Okay. Let's keep going.
I am shimmering.
What's an energy that the collective is embodying? That the world, their external realities, that the world around them can see in this now.
I am.
Okay, it can't be all those. It just cannot. I'm not going to do that. That's what, 12 cards? No. Well, maybe because we want one. We got 6 and 6, so I want 6 cards of these.
I am a queen.
So let me see. I'm open.
I am a goddess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all see me count that.
I am luscious.
So I'm going to take these puppies. I guess they say we're going to do this in bulk because Brandy is not going to stop talking.
I am glowing.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys.
I am lustrous. I am brilliant.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go down the list. The remaining 5 here, all right? So a goddess energy that is surrounding you, that you are embodying right now, that the world sees.
I have a beautiful body.
It's this one right here. It's called Morgan Lee Fay, goddess of mysticism.
I have a beautiful body.
Goddess of mysticism, and it says here, it's time to own that you are a mystical being, no longer at the whim of anything or anyone. Call forth the potency of the sea, moon, and fairies to assist you in harnessing your oceanic ability to reign as the benevolent queen of your realm.
My neck and shoulders are beautiful.
Right. Oh my God.
I have beautiful hair.
The world is seeing that you're mystical.
I have a beautiful face.
Can't be controlled. Woo!
I have
one of my favorites coming up here. Isis, baby.
My
The
eyes
goddess
are
of magic.
Everything
Isis,
about
baby.
my body is beautiful.
Google that. It says here, when challenges arise, remember, you are more clever than a million gods.
I am a perfect weight.
You have the ability, by the authority of your potent intent, to allow the love of the universe to flow through you. You can revive and resurrect that which has been buried and allow a higher expression to be birthed for the good of all. The world sees that you are Isis, that you are able to make magic out of a whole lot of mess. Boo, boo, boo.
I enjoy letting myself rest.
Okay, let me keep going.
I enjoy
All right. The next goddess you're embodying that the world sees is that you're Dana. Triple. Oh, triple goddess of abundance.
I am glorious.
Pow, mic drop. Okay.
I am luminous.
It says here, release any rigid beliefs about how life
I am alluring
and people are supposed to be, so that you can raise your vibration and flow more easily with the ecstatic changing tides of life. As you do this,
I am cute.
You'll find yourself upon the shores of great fortune. Great, oh, good God. Effortlessly
I am
magnetizing the mother lode of
I am
wealth,
stunning.
health,
I am delightful.
success, and creativity. You are the triple goddess of abundance, baby. And the world
like a rare diamond. I am fascinating. And people want to be around me.
The next goddess.
I am good looking.
Survey says. Okay.
I am gorgeous.
The next one.
I am graceful.
Is you are.
I am magnificent.
the corn maiden, goddess
I am a marvelous expression
of harvest. Something wonderful is unearthing for you. It's harvest time.
I am
The seeds that you have planted and nurtured are coming to fruition.
I am superb.
Make room in your heart and soul and schedule for these blessings. It's time to shift from It's time to shift from striving to having.
I am awesome.
Prepare to feast on
My
all
energy
you
is
can
calm
eat
and relaxed.
cornucopia. Life is laying out before you right now.
People
The world can
love
see
being
it.
around me.
You are corn maiden.
I am vibrating
Corn
with
maiden,
waves of
goddess
integrity
of the
and
harvest, baby.
authenticity.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Then we have
My
here,
frequency is one
lastly,
of serenity.
I want to say
and
it's it
tranquility.
Rhiannon. You are Rhiannon, goddess of song and inspiration.
I express myself
And the world sees
with
it.
joy
Goddess
and
of song
ease.
and inspiration. It says here, it's time to leap abroad your
I am
most
funny
magical creative
and
dream.
joyful.
Climb abroad the majestic wonderland that lies within,
Many things
and then let it
humorous.
pick you up, shake you up, and then take you for a little
I
ride.
laugh all the
Feel
time.
the ecstasy of dancing in the direction
Joy
of
is
your
overflowing
dreams and
from
singing
my
the
inner
song of your soul. The world
Happiness
sees.
spreads out from me and affects the space and people around me.
Boop, boop, boop.
My overall demeanor is balanced
My
and
God.
harmonious. I move
Okay.
with
At the
beauty
bottom of
and
the
grace.
text, this is what you all have recently embodied to help you through a process, to help you through a phase. If you haven't, you will. So please don't be discouraged. Any of you that come on here and you look at this video and you feel like none of that is you,
which is intensely attractive.
Energy all of this is timeless. So it may very well be something that you are, you may be on the precipice of it. Okay, so don't be discouraged, because if you're resonating at all with many of the messages I've been given and you follow, you may not be feeling any of this in this now, but we're doing all of this with the intention of getting us in that frequency if we're not already feeling that frequency, okay? Because remember, the leading question of the night and earlier today when I did the reading for you guys was, do you want to be happy?
I understand the big picture.
Do you want to feel good?
So I am happy and secure within.
All this stuff is hidden sometimes, or we haven't always maybe manifested exactly just yet. So I do want to say that. Okay, set your intention like, yeah, that's me. Yes. I sure am. I agree and affirm, and I shall. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a way you can really catapult that. You know what I'm saying? So please don't be discouraged with that. But many of you, if it's resonating and you feel like all of this is you, and you have been doing all this transitioning, it's because you had is it Tiamat, great mother of all gods, energy happening for you, you know, in the recent past. It says here, destruction precedes creation.
Through my skin.
Release. You guys hear me say this all the time. We listen to my healings and stuff like that. You guys hear me say, release.
And lovely nature.
Release your attachment to the limiting beliefs that once fed you.
Adorable.
So You may explore above and beyond
where passion and compassion is spilling
where
out
your
and
umbilical cord,
affecting
your
everything
culture,
I
your
do.
ethnicity, your environment will allow.
I am nurturing and kind.
Find a safe space where you can let your stormiest dragons embracing the fire, baby. Embracing your anger and fury, right? We gotta embrace it. It's a part of it. Especially when you've been conditioned to.
Is empowered and soft at
Kali
the
Ma
same time.
is a goddess. Google it. Legend has
Divine
it.
feminine energy flows within
There's a
me.
distorted view painted about her. But the reality was
an
this.
Energy of openness and surrender.
Kali Ma was a bad shit show now. She brought people to their knees and cut heads off.
Trust in the process of life.
Cut men's heads and everything. But listen, and they tried to portray her as this crazy, out of control, scary lady, right? It was the fury of love burning for injustice.
This divine
she wanted heaven.
Circulates.
Okay? They tried to take her son. I think they had took her son. And like, it was some other crazy shiznit. And she was tired.
It feels smooth and pure.
So she shifted from the energy, I want to say, of Shakti to, I'm killing all of you, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want, you know, so she like bossed up, right? So please take that with grace. I ain't implying that we need to go kill people, okay? I'm just confirming what this is saying because the card is saying here.
It feels considerate and affectionate.
Find you a space where you can let your stormiest dragons, the stuff that is,
it feels
express
and intuitive.
Crack the veneer of ordinariness and let your tears feed the sacred rivers of the world. Embrace
and bright.
Let the anger arise.
My skin is firm and smooth.
You know what I'm saying? Say what you need to say.
Pearly white.
Even if it's just to you.
Attractive.
Say what you need to say.
I'm a beauty to behold.
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
Adoring vibrations coming toward
say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
I am a beautiful
Even
person.
if you're afraid, do it anyway.
My inner beauty glows.
You have a right to your voice.
My skin.
You have a right to your voice. You have a right
for life.
To your voice. You have a right to your voice. Say what you need to say.
I am as smooth as silk.
Yeah.
I am divinely feminine.
Kali Ma.
I am also strong.
Because she wasn't acting soft and docile all the time.
I am a masterpiece.
That's out of balance even for the divine feminine.
I have been painted
no one or energy is ever all one thing.
I continue to
the divine feminine and energy, archetype, perspective, form. Ain't all sugar and spice and everything nice. That was a control system based in narcissism.
I grow with grace.
Okay? You are a divine being. And you have a right
is always seen.
To your truth, your voice.
Now for those that need to hear it.
And to stand up for what is right.
and let it in.
Motherfuckers acting crazy. Check.
You are beautiful.
Oh, you think you finna, like sometimes we gotta boss up like that.
Perfect, just the way.
And it's not taken away from positivity. It's not taken away from being loving. It is love. It is love when you're standing for
They
justice.
sparkle and shine when you smile. Your lips are smooth and
Kalima
silky.
killed them motherfuckers because
Your nose is sweet.
they refused to
Your
listen.
hair is lovely.
They
Your
refused
body is absolutely
to cease and
stunning.
desist. So she said, oh, okay.
Everything about
All
your
right.
physical body is wonderful.
I got it. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Mm-hmm.
Your skin is smooth and firm.
They're dying tonight. You know what I'm saying?
There is an energy about you.
She had their
that
heads.
is
I'm serious.
Intoxicating.
You got to Google Kalima so you can find out the story about her and what happened and why she kind of shifted in that energy. And we can call on her energy, believe it or not, that archetypal energy. As this card is saying, that you many of you come through this. Tiamat, great mother of all gods. Kalima, believe it or not, can help us face that darker stuff, that hidden stuff, and to help us to like cut out. Because that's a very strong energy. I've dealt with Kalima.
So charming.
Yeah, I've dealt with Kalima. I've asked that energy to present itself. And that's when we feel like we can't take control or we don't have the strength to stand up for ourselves.
And
she'll come burning shit up.
You are smart and kind.
So that we can get into alignment with what's right for us, okay? So embrace all that. Don't suppress your energy and your feelings. This is all about lifting you guys tonight and seeing what's beautiful about y'all and what's good and excellent, your accomplishments and the energy that the world is starting to see about you, and to get you in that thought frame, to get you to pull your energy back to you instead of always run my motherfuckers and shit, I'm not anti people, you guys, or relationships, but many of us on this journey,
you are wise and intuitive.
That's what we're used to. Externalizing.
You are a joy.
Seeking the happiness and the feel good. If we can just get this situation right here, if we can just get this job, if we can just get this group of people to like us, if we can just get this, if we can just get this person to want to be with us, if we can just look like the clones of the world and look exactly like everybody else, if we could just.
You are passionate and profound. The way you think is uplifting
it's
to those
disempowering.
Around you. The way you feel is wonderful.
You are enough.
Your attitude is inspiring.
You are loved.
Is beautiful.
You deserve it.
Your effort and stamina is superb.
Whether you have everything you think you should have, or the world is telling you that you should have. Whether you look like
the way you walk in the world,
the airbrushed people in the magazines, or the people who've got enough money to get surgery, or the people that is still 20 years old.
What you are doing is meaningful.
Or not. Whether
your inner light is needed.
You fit the mold of current societal
every way.
view. Or not.
You are kind.
It's all beautiful.
Really care.
You're beautiful if you are 5 feet 9.
Is magnificent.
Pencil thin. You're beautiful if you're 5'3" and vivaciously curvy.
Everything about you is loved and
You're
appreciate
beautiful. Your beautiful scars. What's that song? That's the thought that's coming to me.
You.
Beautiful scars. Beautiful scars. What's that song? Beautiful.
I am extraordinarily beautiful.
Oh, I hear it, but I can't get it out. You know, the
I
beautiful.
am radiant.
It says, your scars are beautiful. No scars, you're beautiful.
I am sparkling light and energy.
You don't have to change a thing. The world will change its heart.
I am
With
divine.
scars, you're beautiful. No scars, you're
I am
beautiful.
healthy and strong.
To me, that says
I am
all
so
of it.
Lovely.
It's perception.
I am a queen.
And truly, there's no such thing as perfection anyway.
I am a goddess.
But you're
profoundly
beautiful. And that's what I
attractive.
want to give to you guys. You're beautiful. I don't have a million
I
seeds.
am luscious.
Some of y'all coming here, y'all gonna be like, she don't even know me. She don't know what I look like. I may have one eye and ear. Like, people be saying stupid shit. They be like, anyways. But that's from that lower level. But I'm speaking to you.
I am brilliant.
Perception.
I am gleaming.
And no matter where you land on this thing, you deserve happiness and love. Period, point blank. Okay? You deserve your success, your abundance, your all.
I have a beautiful body.
Just saying.
I love my body.
Okay, you guys, I had so much fun. I hate to even go now because I'm all feeling some kind of way. I'm feeling happy right now.
Perfectly lovely.
But now, see, it's proving what I told you guys earlier. Like, when you do this, you can almost feel yourself lift. You know, from the
I have beautiful
You know what I mean?
I have a beautiful stomach.
Tonight, if you're still struggling,
I have a beautiful bottom.
If you feel guided,
my back is beautiful.
I highly recommend
my chest
that you check out Rising Higher Meditation
my neck and
on YouTube.
Are beautiful.
I think I put several of her links in my last video that I did earlier. One of them is on there at the very end. That's something you can play in your sleep. Whether you have earbuds or you just like let it play low on a Bluetooth or something, because it's still going out in the ethers, okay? But somewhere near you,
my eyes are beautiful.
Where you don't gotta do nothing, you ain't gotta figure nothing out. You ain't gotta write nothing, at least not for this.
Beautiful.
And just play it when you go to sleep.
Exactly as it is right now.
And then as you wake up, listen to a little bit of it. As you feel guided. You don't gotta sit there, you know. You can just let it play as you flop out the bed like you normally do on any other day. You know, you flop out, you go. For those of you who are coffee drinkers, you roll on out, get the crud out your eyes. We go get the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, or we go tend to the kids and get them up, or, you know what I'm saying? Go to the bathroom and sit on the toilet for 30 minutes, even though you're not using the bathroom. Right? So
I enjoy giving my body what it needs to function at its
because
best.
It's feeding you, even when you're not always engaging. Instead of going on there and getting a tarot reading that's talking about how good for nothing all these motherfuckers is.
I enjoy playing.
I don't have nothing against that. Not at all.
I am
you know, because I've listened to all that stuff. I've gotten wisdom from a lot of that stuff. But when we're trying to get to a place of acceptance, allowance, now shifting, moving on, you know what I'm saying? When we're ready to get there, right? Then it serves us well to try to bring that to balance a little bit. Because if we're doing the more negative stuff than we are the positive stuff, if we're doing the more externalizing stuff than the internalized bring my energy back stuff, this is why we kind of do still go about our day kind of feeling like shit.
I am charming.
because we woke up and we listened to a tarot
I
reading
am dazzling.
that reminded us about that sorry motherfucker.
I am cute.
Or that,
I am
you know what I'm
angelic.
saying? Or that disservice or injustice
classy.
that we already know done been done because we already know.
I am
We already know the
sophisticated.
dizzy motherfuckers. We already know people who, you know what I'm saying,
I am
low
stunning.
vibrational. We already know.
I am delightful.
All right.
I am elegant.
And it just keeps us, like I was saying on that other video, it just keeps
I
us
am
like,
exquisite.
ooh.
Like a rare diamond.
We gotta
I am
decide that we want to
fascinating.
feel good, and then set the
And
intention to
people
ask for
want
help if
to
we
be
feel like we
around
just ain't
me.
got it in us. Takes a minute.
I
And
am
ask
good
for those
looking.
moment for moment steps. Good God, what can I listen to
I
that's
am
not gonna make me feel like
gorgeous.
crap?
I am graceful.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we
I
have
am
to.
magnificent.
It's worth it
I am a marvelous expression
because
of
no
sorts.
one holds the power. They can do
I
Dal the
am
magician
pleasing to the eye.
all they want.
I am wonderful.
No one. They can do a damn prayer maiden, a damn Dal the magician, and a 1-800 get a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like they could do whatever.
I am fantastic.
Not when we hone and own
I am awesome.
our power
My energy is calm.
by shifting our
and
focus
relaxed.
from them, what they're doing, what they're thinking, what they're sending,
People love
what they're writing on
being
paper
around
and
me.
voodoo dolls they got at, Bird's Eye View crystal
I
store
am
or
vibrating with waves of integrity and authenticity.
whatever Google said to do to make people not be successful.
My frequency is one of
Not
serenity
gonna work.
and tranquility.
Not when we hold our power.
I express
Not
myself
when we decide,
with joy and ease.
I don't have no more time to worry about what other people are thinking and feeling about me.
I am funny and joyful.
What other people are trying to project towards me. What other people are trying to put out there about me. I don't have no time no more. I am a goddess.
I laugh all the time.
I have my own last lecture.
Joy
I'm
is
going to
overflowing
extend
from my inner self.
my time, my energy, and focus on what matters to me.
Happiness
And
spreads
send
out
those that are
from
in their
me
low vibration and frequency that I'm so fully aware of.
and affects the space and people
Love.
around me. My overall
Light.
demeanor is balanced and
The
harmonious.
violet fire. And wish them well.
I move with beauty and
Every
grace.
time you sense
I flow
they're trying
through
to
life.
fuck with your energy.
I have a superbly
Yes.
positive attitude,
The more we do this,
which
I
is
promise you.
intensely attractive.
you're supported. Bring your energy back.
I am love,
Cry your tears. Yell your yells.
and anyone
Right?
around me
Feel your feels.
can feel this.
Honor that. Validate it.
radiating
It's a part of the
out me.
process. Honor that. That's a part of you nurturing your inner child and validating a wound.
I have
inside
a
yourself.
refined
Validate
sense
it.
of myself.
Live that. Then
I know who I am.
I wish I can sing the Wonder Woman theme music right now. I do. I so wish I could. I so wish I can like snap my fingers right now and put on my cape. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I so wish I could. I wish I could just go.
So I am happy and
That's
secure
so.
within myself.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I could. That'd be
This
bomb.
inner security
But
and happiness,
you guys, you're
It's
beautiful. You're good
extremely
enough. You're more than good enough. Okay? There's no such thing as perfection. Everybody makes mistakes, whether they hide and lying. And I said that. Yep. Ooh, uh-huh. Okay. All right.
I'm elegant in my
We've all
dealings
been
with
there.
life.
You still deserve to love yourself. You still deserve to feel good. You still deserve to grow and expand. You still deserve to go for your dreams. You still, yes. You're worthy. You are a part of divine source. All right?
I am an absolute.
And of course, we all have room for growth. But some of the messages that have been coming to me, even through the cards and my channeling, is that sometimes that can be a little bit too exhaustive when we've been on the journey a long time and we've done a lot of work.
My charming
right? Improvement. Sometimes it's about stopping long enough to see where we've already grown and celebrating that. And not just constantly saying, okay, but I need to fix this. Okay, and I need to fix that. Okay, and I need to fix this. That comes from our programming and abuse, basically.
Is spilling out and affecting everything I do. I am nurturing and kind.
Give yourself a minute. You deserve it.
Feminine energy is joyous.
Okay? It's time for me to wrap this up and go ahead and shut it down, or else I'm going to keep talking, because that's just who I am. But I do love you guys. Rooting for you.
Is empowered.
The high vibe, bloom from within love. Try. Right? Those of you who sincerely are my subscribers and sincere followers and sincerely resonate with what Bloom represents, always root for you. Always sending.
It is
always. And if ever you have questions about stuff that I do here in these videos, say something. Put it in the videos. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments somewhere. I'll look at it. Let it be good and make sense, because there's some motherfuckers out there that know now that I will delete their asses. They know now. I don't have time for low vibrational shit. This is a safe space for people who are sincerely on the path and are looking for some sincere guidance and help. That's it. Don't have time for no other stuff. I ain't here to try to meet motherfucker. I ain't here to try to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I won't engage. I'll just simply, go do. I've got time for it. All right. If ever you want to know some information about the services that I provide on a more personal level, just let me know. I'm here because I do a lot for Bloom outside of the platforms. Everything I do in these platforms is to introduce myself to you all, the community, to contribute to the collective consciousness. Of course, it's methods of advertising, but it's not my source. Okay. But all my information, if you go to the home page of my channel, you'll see everything you need to know about me there, that you need to know. You'll see the way you can contact me there. And then, go from there. All right. But otherwise, look at the MyRata videos I think I created a playlist of what you guys need to know today, kind of shit, something, you know what I'm saying? And just scroll through. You may be surprised what resonates for you, what helps you. We got light language videos. We got Reiki videos. It ain't just tarot. You just got to scroll through it. We got affirmation videos. We got a combo. You know what I'm saying? Where I do tarot / Reiki. We got all kinds of stuff there. Okay. So whatever resonates with you, whatever is helpful for you in your moment, please do. It's my privilege, my honor to serve you all, to provide this, to be a part of your journey. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you all for my subscribers, all of the new subscribers that I've gotten miraculously. I hide that information for now. I also hide the view of my likes versus dislikes. I figured out on the settings that you can do that. I didn't even know you can do that at first.
Which makes me intensely attractive.
I did that on purpose because I'm fully aware. Okay, until I feel like, enough time has passed, I'm in a different kind of season or have a different kind of population, it's going to remain hidden. Only I need to know for right now.
Also strong.
But I do want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Thank you to those who've donated to Bloom from Within Love.
Perfectly for this life.
Thank you for those who have liked, you know,
I continue
the videos. That's a way you can support me. It's a way that you can do it for free. It's a way that you can let YouTube know, you know, what's helping people out there. And if you feel guided, please do share, comment, you know, click the notification bell. So if you want to know when I'm doing stuff. And that's how you can support the channel for free and the collective and circulate good karma, right? For yourself, investing in something in a, you know, to somebody that's helping you and that's helping the collective in the way that you can. All right. All right. So hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your early morning, depending on where you are, because it's 12 a.m. here. And smile for 60 seconds. That's the last thing I want to tell you. You may not feel like smiling because you may be feeling low, but go in the bathroom and subtly smile. You don't have to put on a big old Kool-Aid, you know, but breathe, relax your shoulders, softly gaze in the mirror, right? This is your iceberg going to shine your smile. Okay, so just smile and keep breathing. 60 seconds.
Your hair is lovely.
It's shifting the energy, I promise you.
Your body is absolutely stunning.
No, I'm just playing. All right, anyway, let me go because I'm acting silly. Thank you all for coming. I know some of you came in, but unfortunately, I'm about to shut her down, so I'm sorry. But I recommend that as soon as I close out, go back to that video. You can like scroll through because it is long, okay? So I invite you to do that. Some good stuff here, y'all. Especially on the beginning, you hear the lady talking, and you see me being animated and doing a skit and shit, so whatever. So, all right, bye, you guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful souls, goddesses. Mwah, mwah. Love and light. Namaste.
Everything about you is wonderful.
Sorry, it's not namaste yet. Namaste.